Let's talk about the 5 major pieces to the life puzzle. What's good, Lewis Angel right here with AE Mind. I am your memory and mind coach. Remember that. And for today's video, I am actually going to be talking about a new segment of AE Mind in which I'm going to break down different books and personal development audio tapes, such as today we're going to be talking about Jim Rohn. And I'm essentially just calling them like, you know, the name of the person or the author or the individual. And at the end, I'm going to tag it motivation. So Jim Rohn motivation is today's video. I've been listening to this a lot very recently. Every time I go out for my runs, I just pop on my headphones and I just listen to Challenge to Succeed by Jim Rohn. And it's 4 powerful CD sets, and I, converted them to MP3. But it's 4 powerful CDs in which he just talks about in a live seminar format to his audience about really how to succeed in life. And he gives 5 things that I was just fascinated about, and I'm going to be talking about that right now. You see, there was a portion in his talk where he talked about the 5 major pieces to the life puzzle. He gave 5 different things that if you follow those 5 different things, you will be very successful and have a fulfilling life. He also said, check this out, there are many youngsters right here in this seminar, and if you as an adult, if you were to talk to these teenagers, what would be the 5 biggest tips that you would give to them that if they follow that from now to, they grow old, right? They would dramatically shift the way in which they have a very positive life. What are those 5 things that you will tell those kids? And that got me thinking, because he also said this: whatever you choose as your top 5 things, guess what? Your neighbor's gonna more than likely choose a whole totally different thing, 5 top things, right? And then the neighbor of that person is gonna choose a different list of what are gonna be the 5 major pieces to the life puzzle. His top 5, without going into too much detail, I'll probably do that in a later video. He said they are philosophy, your mindset, your attitude, your action, what you actually do on a day-to-day basis, your results, how are you tracking the actions that you are taking? And before you can actually track, you have to set goals, right? So are you actually meeting the goals that you are setting for yourself? So those are results. And then your lifestyle. Listen, if you really do a lot of work, you work, but you don't have a lifestyle, you don't actually have fun in life, then your life is not going to be really fulfilled. So he said lifestyle has to be included as is one of these 5 major pieces to a life puzzle. I actually did a little exercise with me and a group of my mind empowering friends, very successful individuals, business owners, and just overall mindful people. I did this exercise where I said, okay, let's do this. Let's do 5 things. What are your 5 things that if you would tell yourself, say the younger version of you 5, 10, 20 years from now, because I'm a little bit older, what would you say to the younger self of you, the younger version of you, to really just, if you follow those 5 things, you would have a much better life throughout the rest of your life. And each of us, we created a list that was completely different from any other one of us. And I just want to share with you what I came up with, because I came up with my own list, and that is as follows. The number one thing that I would recommend myself to do is, if I look back and I'm talking to the high school version of me, right, and I say, you know what, this is the number 1 thing that you should do right now from this point forward, and you would have a totally successful life if you really apply the things that you are taught in this number 1 thing, that would be to really dive much more into personal development at a very young age. That is my number 1 thing. Personal development, such as Challenge to Succeed, such as the 5 major pieces of life puzzle, such as The Alchemist and other mind empowering individuals, success coaches, and motivational speakers, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, your Jim Rohns. Just dig more deep into this type of stuff at a young age. That would be my number 1 recommendation. Number 2 would be positive associations. I would tell myself, listen, you gotta surround yourself with people that are gonna be pushing you to be much better in life. Surround yourself with individuals that are out there successful, that are trying to help others to be successful as well. Surround yourself with those individuals, because Jim Rohn says you are the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with, right? At a high school, you know, and me as a high school person, I wasn't really surrounding myself with the people that are really going to motivate me to do better, be better, and just to overall empower others, right? So as soon as I shifted that, I really started seeing a much better progression in my life, heading towards a positive way, and a positive end result, right? So number 2 would be surround yourself with positive people, positive associations. Number 2 for sure. Number 3 would have to be be more social. I mean, me, as you see myself on these videos, if I look back, you know, at the high school me, I would have never been doing this. I would have never seen myself doing stuff like this. You know why? Because I was just the quiet person. I was a shy person. I wasn't very talkative. And if I would tell myself, like, wake up, be more talkative, go out there, talk to more people, because that is really key to overall success. Because you could have the greatest skills in the world, but if you do not have social skills, if you don't have the ability to network with others, I mean, you are really going to be, you know, pushed back compared to someone that does have very powerful social skills. So the number 3 thing would be to have social skills and just be social. Talk to as many people as you possibly can to develop those social skills at an early age. Number 4 would be to save at least 20% of the money that I generate. I started working at the age of 12 years old, really going out and about and like street hustling, you know, not illegal stuff of course, but just selling things out on the street. Me and my, you know, a few of my friends, we would go out and sell things on the street. I don't know if you ever seen one of those individuals. They have like a big old box or a bag with a bunch of goodies in there, right? Selling for like $5 or $7, like puzzles and candles and dominoes and all those kind of different things. I used to do stuff like that, right? And I started working at a very young. I've always really had a job from that point forward, whether it be like McDonald's or working at T-Mobile or Macy's or recently, you know, DirecTV, different places that I used to work at, right? If I would have just saved up at least 20% of that money, I would have been really well off right now. I wouldn't really be worrying about money or expense or how am I going to be able to pay for this certain expense or these bills and things of that nature. I could easily been able to help out my mom in different tough situations, right? If I would have just saved 20% of the money that I made from the age of 12 to right now 22 over the last 10 years. Wow. So save 20% of the money that you make. Most of that money is gone. It's gone completely. You know, I have a little bit of savings in my silver stash, but overall, man, I could have a lot more money if I would have just put away 20% of my money. So that would be my number 4 recommendation. Number 5 would be to just have fun in life. Go out to amusement parks, go out to water theme parks, go out and just have fun with your friends and family members a lot more often. That is really one of the biggest tips that I would give myself. Just have fun in life, because once again, lifestyles, and I kind of got that one from Jim Rohn. I mean, you can work all day, all night, but if you don't have a lifestyle, if you don't have fun in life, I really believe that your life is not going to be fulfilling, to tell you the truth. So just have fun. That would be my number 5th tip to tell myself, the younger version of me, just have fun in life. So that's it. Those are my 5 major pieces to the life puzzle that I would tell myself if I was talking to myself, you know, 10 years ago, you know, 10 years from now, 12-year-old me, I would say, you know, do those 5 things and you will be successful in life going forward. So, as of right now, I want to know from you, what are the 5 things that you would tell the younger version of you, and if that person, that you of 5 years from now or 10 years from now, whatever the case might be, if they follow the 5 tips that you give them, they would be totally successful in life. What are those 5 things? Let me know down below in the comment section. I want to know from you, and I am actually going to choose a random individual and send them out a free copy of the book, The 5 Major Pieces to the Life Puzzle by Jim Rohn. So make sure you do that. Let me know down below. Get a free copy of this book. Alright, that's it for right now. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I'll post a subscribe link right here on my logo. Also, like this video, share it with your friends, comment. Once again, I'll see you on the next video. Check me out at aimind.com for other motivational videos, some documentaries that I'm going to be posting up there. I talk about all kinds of different things, from how to better your health, how to study better in school, and overall just to improve your memory. I have a little tab on there that says memory training, so make sure you check that out at aimind.com. I'll see you on the next video. Let's go.